I'm Don. Today we're painting another miniature from Creature Caster. We don't have zenithal underpainting this time and we're painting from black primer. In this video we'll talk about Cuttlefish Colors from Creature Caster. These paints are now available at creaturecaster.com.
Hi, I'm Don. Welcome to my studio.
This channel is supported by all these awesome brands. I just read a blog post at creaturecaster.com explaining how to paint with Cuttlefish Colors via the Sketch and Glaze painting method. Kelsey Graham, the studio painter of Creature Caster, showed the painting of a butcher miniature from zenithal underpainting or black and white underpainting, and she built up the colors via layers of transparent paints, which are Cuttlefish Colors. Basically, for most people, the most popular term would be slap chop, I think, but it's not really similar with contrast paints. Basically, Cuttlefish Colors, the paints are not speed paints, they're not contrast paints, and they're not really formulated for producing quick painting of miniatures over zenithal underpainting. The Cuttlefish Colors are divided into two groups. Basically, the newer, bigger bottles have small labels at the bottom of the bottle saying that they're either sketch paints or glaze paints. Both are pre-glaze paints, meaning they're semi-transparent. So even though the sketch paints are a little bit more opaque, they are still pre-glaze paints. And then the glaze paints are extra transparent, which are perfect for glazing. If you've seen my older videos of painting with transparent paints and inks and even ordinary paints, I add a bit of medium, and the sketch paints would be similar to a normal paint with the ratio of around 3 parts paint and 1 part medium, or maybe around 2 parts paint and 1 part medium. However, the glaze paints of Cuttlefish Colors are roughly around 1:1, like paint and glaze medium or medium ratio. Now, as for this video, we are now finished with the sketch part. We are now glazing some paints to smoothen out our sketch. So after sketching, which is like most people or some people call it blocking, we painted darker brown colors and then built up the brown color to skin tones and lighter skin tone and highlight skin tones. And that would be the sketching part. And now we're softening the highlights with a colonial white paint, and then now we're glazing some purples and reddish brown colors to smoothen out the shade areas of our sketch. So the sketch and glaze painting method by Creature Caster using Cuttlefish Colors is basically sketching is the blocking of the main colors of your model, building up volume, and basically sketching, putting on different colors to create color depth. But you don't really focus on the blending during the sketch stage, and you're just focused on creating volume and a bit of color depth. So it's a matter of being relaxed in the painting process with the whole method. And then after you finish the sketch part, you then use some glazes and some different colors to smoothen out your sketch. During glazing, you could use either the sketch paints or the glaze paints. but you need to add more medium to the sketch paints since they are a bit more opaque. But with the glaze paints, it's as simple as mixing around 1:1 with Merlin's medium. So as you can see in this video, it doesn't matter if you start with a zenithal underpainting as long as you know how to build up your colors before you it's basically painting with semi-transparent paints and building smoother transitions as you do basic layering because you're working with glaze paints with pre-glaze paints that are semi-transparent. So the main question here is, do you need another set of paints for painting miniatures? This one, you need it or you love it if you want the sketch and glaze painting method, which is building up colors via semi-transparent paints, not contrast paints, not speed paints. These paints are not for speed painting. They're aimed for quality painting, and basically they will make glazing easier for everyone. As for me, since this is basically my actual painting style, it made my painting a bit more efficient. Now it's time to thank all my patrons, my bronze patrons, my silver patrons, and of course my gold level patrons. Without the support of these people, there will be no YouTube channel. And special thanks to my platinum level patrons. These guys are crazy awesome. And of course the duo of Marco Colucci and Matt Adamo. Now it's time for our golden lemon reveal. So basically, you saw in this video that you could paint with this Cuttlefish Colors without a zenithal underpainting. It's just a matter of building up darker colors and building up to lighter colors. So glazing is made easier with this paint since these paints are pre-glaze paints already. But if you're accustomed to painting flat, solid, and very opaque colors, this painting method is not for you. However, a big however, if you have access to these paints, I highly recommend them. I hope you like this video as much as I enjoyed painting this miniature from Creature Caster. The longer 26 minutes tutorial video is now up at Patreon. That's it, Pansit.